Yes, I am back. Welcome back to the channel. Been a bit of a hiatus. To be honest, just having issues uploading some videos. I think it was a while back there where I got a few things from the US. I've probably got the videos still, but I just couldn't upload them for whatever reason. So I'll try and keep the videos maybe a bit shorter, a bit more on point. Maybe try and break them up into the collection parts like I was doing that for a while. Yeah, so we'll get into it again. So, if you probably follow my stuff on Twitter, I've taken to quite a collecting to collecting international ones, mainly the UK European ones. I've managed to get a fair good few of them probably the last 6 to 9, 10, 12 months. So we'll get into those. All right, so this here will be this is what I consider international packaging. Here you've got the so you got the little, that's not the track there, but whatever, the little wood mark there, it comes to the edge, well not quite to the edge, leaves a little bit of a mark there, and you've got that there, the learning curve with the shooting star. They will have yellow labels, and these will generally range from 2000, late 7, 8 onwards to maybe 2010. As you'll see, this is a Thomas from 2010. Focus, you little motherfucker, there it is. Yeah, so that's Thomas from 2010. I can't zoom in on the code there. So that's Thomas. I've got a Toby from the same year. That's Toby from 2010. It's a bit of a tear there. I'll tape that back up. Again, that's the international packaging. I'll show you some more. Show you some more ones that I mean by international packaging. I've got a Fergus. That's fairly rare. Don't appear that often. That's 20. I want to say that's 2010. And nonetheless, that's pretty cool. Fergus. 2000 that's a 2009 Henrietta. Is it 2009? Yeah, 2009. There is I believe there's like an Australian version of that one too that comes in a blister pack with a yellow label. At least I think it's Australian. It could also be New Zealand and Canadian. So that's Henrietta, 2009. The code actually dates to 2009. This is a cool one. I don't see this a lot. Stepney. This might be the last version of Stepney, depending on the year. So that's 2009. You might find them in a 2010 box. You very well may, but I'm not 100% sure. That's the latest one that I've ever seen. I think I kind of. I'll go through. I'll try and find what I call the international ones. I've got Mr. Edward. That's also a 2009 version. That's pretty cool. It's a TFI. TFI 00. That's meant to be generally a lot more of a rarer production, not as common as the WJ00s. This one's a cool one. This is Hank. This does come with the international European character card. The small writing there, that will denote that is a European character card. The bright yellow, as you'll see, other ones are different. That's 2009. I believe the code is 2000. It's 2010. So there you go. They've just used a different leftover box. That's dated. That's dated towards the end of 2010. So that's probably one of the last few Hanks sort of in production. That's not a bad grab. Just got this recently from the UK. This is an international Henry. I don't believe this one comes with a character card, or maybe it does. Actually, I think it does come. Sorry, it does come with a character card. If you notice these ones, they have plastic. So they sort of have plastic inserts in these ones too that hold them into place, unlike the other ones. You see there, you just see there. They sort of tend to hold it in place. That's Henry. That's also dated. I believe that's dated. Well, it's dated 2008. I was probably hoping for a later one, or 2009 or 2010, but either way. It's also another TFI 100, and dated to 2008. Yeah, towards the end of 2008. Okay, I'll go through. Oh, sorry, there's another. This one. This was not in the wiki at all, so I believe this is one of the first ones that I've ever seen. I'm sure this has probably popped up somewhere from time to time. That's pretty goddamn rare. It's ended towards the end of 2009. Terrence, that's really cool. I paid for about £5 for that. So, fucking scoring for that one. Here, I'll go through some of these. I'll go through, just revert back a bit. Some different ones here. Actually, wait, sorry. Here you go. There's a Dash. That's the sort of last international box. That comes with a character card. That is a very rare character card. Dash and Bash. They're up there with sort of those rare character cards that sort of were in the line once they were discontinued in the US ones from 2009. That's really cool. Definitely looking for Bash. I think I paid like £20. That was shipped to Australia for £20, so pretty good. Yeah. Alright, I've got a few little cool ones now. Just sort of, these are international. These are sort of different time though. You'll see these, anything that's got the Hit logo up in the top right corner will be a UK version. This is a 2004 UK version of Birdie. As you can see by the character card, it's got Birdie/Bertrand there. That's pretty cool. That cost me £8. You didn't even see that. I just saw the character card and the actual Birdie character itself. Scroll to the last picture and it had this box and it was sort of torn. So I've had to patch it up a bit. It is a bit bent and monged, but whatever. Go down, you little bitch. Now, whatever. I'll sort that out. Now, this one's really cool. I just got this recently. These are U2000 ones. But square at the top. I believe these are either UK or Canadian. The Canadian ones tend to have that giant gold sticker on them somewhere on the packet. Because I believe a Thomas was one towards the start of the year. I lost that to my buddy TWI Collectibles. He got that Thomas at auction. I think he got it for a good price too. That was the U2000 one. But like I said, these have appeared in the UK a lot. I'm sort of in contact with a person over there who's sort of showing me some pictures of some of these things, and they are bloody cool. I'll tell you that, they're bloody cool. That's really cool. Unpunched box. That did cost me about £50. But that's pretty good for. That's a rare thing. I don't know. The chances of that popping up again, far and few. Also got this in the US just recently. In the US, it's quite odd. You will see some of these in the US from time to time. Yeah, just what it is. This is a 2006 one. I think this is probably one of the last versions of it. Obviously NW Break Fans got a different character card. It's got the post 2003-4 style character card that runs up to sort of when the line finishes. You also find, I think, Catherine in a box like this with that character card. That is definitely a version I'm hanging out for, big time. Yeah, there's not much. Yeah, there's a few of these ones in this box. I'd love to see a Murdoch with that, a Big City Engine. I'm pretty sure there's a Big City Engine that runs up to like the mid to late 2000s. I want to say 07 or 08, probably in this style packaging. Yeah, that'd be cool if it had like an international character card. A Molly, I'd like a Molly like that. There's so many. I just love collecting those. Alright, so now these ones sort of revert away from those. These ones are what I consider to be more strictly the ones that come out of the UK. These ones, some of them are pretty bloody rare. They don't appear that often. But without further ado, we'll get into it. So that's obviously UK Jack. That comes with the international character card. That cost me, I think, about £10. That's a score. Alright, this is Toad. I got this in the US actually. That was $48 US. A little bit on the pricey side, but well, by most things, Toad. Well, this is going to be my next video. I'll get into the whole pricing of these things as of late. I'm sure everyone's got an opinion about it. That's actually still factory sealed and everything. That's actually sealed, and they've actually orientated that the wrong way, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, definitely. That does not have a character card. So that one I think is definitely does not have a character card, or international character card anyway. So I believe that's 2011. Might even be pursued 2012 by the code. No, it's 2011. Here, Toad. Okay, Okay, we didn't know this one existed either until probably towards the end of last year. I know a few people on Twitter have gone sort of nuts about this. Sort of, it's a really cool version. That's Arthur. That's a UK one. It's a bit used. As far as I know, doesn't have a character card because the other version that I've seen that was just acquired recently, it had the packaging and style, but still did not have a character card. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. In fact, any Arthur with a yellow label is generally pretty hard to find. I don't think they have as big a production run as like the first few Arthurs in the blister packs do. So, look, that's a pretty cool version. Alright, got a few more. I've got not the sisters, sorry. Annie and Clarabelle. That's also, this is UK style. This is UK, and I believe I'm still trying to work out the difference between the Tomy logo here, because if you see these, obviously don't have the Tomy logo. Still has a learning curve star. I say, yeah, I guess the main thing is that's probably towards the 2012 time. Obviously, when Learning Curve sort of relinquished the brand and was bought out by Tomy, obviously that's your difference. They still got the 2+ there. That's pretty cool either way. Having an Annie and Clarabelle. This one, Giggling Troublesome Trucks, also a UK one. That comes with the character card. That's I think it's not sealed, but no, it's pretty. They're fairly new in box. Again, that was, I think, that was £20 for that. £18 maybe? Yeah. Look, that's a pretty good price overall. That's like 35 Australian dollars. And probably my import, you're probably adding like an extra $10 or so to import, just by how many things I've had in my most recent box. So it does sort of add up a bit. But still, finding Wooden Railway for under, $50 is becoming more and more of a challenge. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Alright, there is my international, or the UK Edward. It's obviously got the character card there behind. That's pretty cool. In Edward's sort of a plus. So I've got both sort of international versions of Edward. This was bought with the Giggling Troublesome Trucks. So it was about £18 as well when you break it down. That's awesome, cool. So I definitely need Thomas, Gordon, and James now. I actually need Percy as well. Sorry, don't have Percy. I haven't seen them pop up at all yet. Just give it time; they'll pop up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a WJLO. What are you? It's a 2012 one too. Sort of has that last 021 too. It's sort of a big production run, especially for stuff for Tomy's ones in the UK. Yeah, they seem to do a lot of them. Sort of seem to have that date. Just if you've got Wooden Railway, just check a lot of them. Those later ones, you'll definitely see that. Alright, this is probably my favourite international one because it comes with probably one of the most fucking exclusive character cards you'll ever find. Probably wasn't even. I don't know if anyone actually, but people had seen it before, but didn't make much of it. Just mixing up with the whole character card thing. This is a Charlie for the UK box one. It's got Tomy on it. Comes with that character card. That is still sealed in the packet. I've loaded pictures up on Twitter. If you look on the Wooden Railway database on Twitter, definitely go follow that. That's a good channel. Sorry, that's a good page. Those two, Sidran Historian and Kublai, probably spend so much time just going insane, working about fucking permutations, colours for those new Day Out with Thomases, because that's their thing to do apparently. Whatever. They've just found so much information about this stuff, gone to the time and effort to acquire as many character cards, boxes, just you name it. It puts the wiki to shit. It puts the wiki to absolute shit. Yeah, so that's Charlie. That's dated 0122 TFIO. That means it's a 2012 one. It's very early in 2012, 12th day of January. That's how you read it. Some of them, yeah, they are a bit different. They say Tomy, whatever the SO40 means. I'll ask the guys maybe that later what that sort of means. But that's a pretty cool item too. That cost me that went for auction. I probably sounded the alarm to a few people. I think I think it was sort of, they didn't realise that it was sort of around, and then I think word just got out on Twitter like, holy shit, there's a Charlie available, and I just beat out a fellow Wooden Railway collector. Sorry, buddy. But anyway, look, yeah, that's we'll leave it at that for tonight. Yeah, that's the international collection that I've got so far. I'm always building upon them. Love them. They're really cool. Next video, I might try and I might show off the Brio Thomas the Tank Engine that I've acquired. Again, that's pretty cool as well. So, all right. Look, I'll see you guys for the next video. Like, share the video, subscribe to the channel, blah blah blah. Twitter is TWRyan86. Yeah, not much else to say. All right, guys. Until next time. See ya.